I've just recorded a small addition to the emergency videos that I have made in English, explaining that I have no possibility whatsoever to make official, what is it called, to go any official way to make an official, to fill out official forms to get some investigation going or something. I don't have these kinds of possibilities. I'm limited to making these kind of emergency videos. I can't do anything else. I have no more possibilities other than that. I can only, and absolutely only at this moment, and most likely for some further weeks at least, or even months, I can only create these kinds of emergency videos. So please, to all pro-European press out there, help me publish this case. I can't publish this or fight for the rights of people whose rights are taken by going the normal, by choosing a normal court procedure, because I do not have the means at this moment to even start such a procedure. Since the city of Witten has attacked me, I have no way to start to file some kind of complaint from the city, because I can't even dare to enter the town hall, for instance. And I can't go to the police because the police was a part of that. One police officer was, I met one of those police officers afterwards. The woman, she was friendly to me, but well, she was friendly. Of course, sometimes I think, what was this? Was this the bad cop, good cop thing? But I don't think that was the case. She was friendly, but that doesn't change the fact that I for security reasons, because of the fact that what I carry, what I have found is so important for millions of people on this planet, that I can't even dare to go somewhere where there could be the least likely danger of someone putting me into prison again, or doing some other stuff, unrighteous stuff against me. I can't even dare, because there are so many fates of so many millions of people at stake. I have to choose the path that is the least dangerous, and that means I can't go to a police station at this moment. I can't file, what is it called? I can't file an official complaint. I can't start a court procedure. I don't have these kinds of possibilities at this moment. Please, all pro-European press, start to investigate, start to publish this case. I have no problem inviting you to take a look at what I've found here yourself. I must in no way fear that you will discover something that is not true about what I said. Everything I have said about what I've found is absolutely 100% true. I have discovered the principles of language, the principia lingua, the analog puzzle piece, the missing, the brother piece of Newton's Principia Mathematica. I have discovered them. Exactly the missing puzzle piece from the linguistic side, with which it is possible to explain the order of the earth, of the nature on this planet, the order of societies. In the same way as Newton found formulas that could explain how planets move around the sun, these formulas can explain how people basically move around each other. Yeah, how they behave towards it, how they have to behave towards each other in order to survive, in order to form societies in the first place. Parsons and Luhmann, they had started to describe how society looks like, what society looks like, how society seems to function, but they haven't found the formulas that prove how society has to work in order to be a society. They didn't find these formulas. I have found these formulas. They're actually they're not that difficult to find. I have to say, I didn't find it difficult, at least. They exist, they are there. Please help publish this case. I don't have any other possibilities than to send these emergency videos at this moment. if I say these kinds of emergency videos, they go directly to the president of the European. I address them directly to the president of the European Parliament, or to the president of the European Commission, David Maria Sassoli or Donald Tusk, respectively. Then this is the truth. These are the two people that have to take a look at that, because it will help them. It will help the people in Europe the most when these two persons become aware of what is going on as soon as possible. This would be the best thing that could happen. The European Parliament has to be informed in the fastest way possible, especially Mr. Sassoli and Mr. Tusk, since they were journalists. And at the moment, I can only the press can help, because I cannot reach the European Parliament in time anymore. I don't have these means at this moment. Only the press can help, and this is why this case is so interesting and important even for Mr. Sassoli and Tusk, since I have proofs that will help Europe. Who could be a better person to address than Mr. Sassoli and Mr. Tusk in this case? Nobody. So I'm serious when I say this video is addressed to Mr. Sassoli and Mr. Tusk, respectively, and to all pro-European press. I'm absolutely serious. I take full responsibility for, say, things like the press can come and take a look at these discoveries themselves. You will not find that I was speaking something wrong, an untruth. What I say, when I say I have discovered the principles of language, then I am absolutely 100% sure that I have discovered these principles, and that nobody before me could discover. I'm not just saying that for whatever kind of wrong and even insane reason. I'm not. I'm absolutely not. Of course, that would be a perfect frame to construct. Okay, Mr. Koch had a reason he's insane, so he had the reason to tell the world that he has found something important, because he wanted to be famous. That's just one way of his special form of insanity. Yeah, of course. That would be an intelligent thing to do for psychiatry, or for the anti-European parties whatsoever. That would be good chess. That's well, I shouldn't use swear words. I wanted to say that's B-crap. I'm absolutely serious. I have done secret research for over 20 years on how to prove relations with words. Not only how to describe relations, as science had to restrict itself to during the last centuries, but to really find out how to prove relations, to find out how to figure out the logic of this nature and of the human nature to describe it with words, and how to find especially these descriptions that are actual proofs. Yeah, to find logic that actually not only describes the human nature, but proves how the human nature has to function, has to be structured like, how society has to be structured like in order to be society. I have found all that. That is something that I take full responsibility for. No one else needs to take responsibility for. I know what I have found. I have sacrificed my life to find this, to secure mankind. I've sacrificed everything that I could otherwise have gained, hundreds of millions of dollars with the invention that I've made, that I've told you, that I've shown you. And I've shown this invention explicitly, knowing full well that this way, this invention will definitely be lost. If it wasn't lost before, now it will be lost. But what I want to show you doing this, showing this invention to the world, is that I'm absolutely serious. I have discovered something that is worth much more than just hundreds of millions. It's worth the safety. of millions of people on this planet, of billions of people on this planet. It's worth, I couldn't say it's worth their lives, because that would not be nice. One doesn't say stuff like that. But still, that isn't it's not worth the safety of. There are lives of people at stake, and you can't put that into a number. The highest number that we can think of, that we could think of, that we could come up with now, how high that might ever be, is not enough to describe the worth of the lives of the people on this planet here, of the lives of the families in Europe that are at stake because of the Brexit now. No amount of dollars or euros can sum up how important it is that these families are safe. It's not possible. Millions, hundreds of millions of children. There are families out there who are concerned, hundreds of who are concerned about the lives of their hundreds of millions of children altogether. That is worth more than all the inventions I could think of. Except, of course, those inventions that actually make them safe too. I'm sorry. No, there are inventions that are actually securing the lives of these people. No, they are definitely worth a lot. Okay, so I'm absolutely serious when I say these, and when I make these emergency videos, I have no other choice. Please secure these proofs. Publish the case, transport this case in some way or other to Mr. Sassoli and Mr. Tusk and to the European Parliament as soon as possible, to the Scottish members of the Parliament. They have spoken, they have made so brilliant speeches directly after the Brexit happened, directly after the Brexit results, where this Scottish member of the Parliament, European Parliament, said that the European Parliament, members of the Parliament, should now not let Scotland down. It was a brilliant speech. They have to get to know of what has been discovered, that there is full scientific proof that the way the Brexit election was advertised for was absolutely illegal and morally wrong, and that no politician on earth can do this kind of stuff. It's not possible. The principles of language, the Principia Lingua, they all prove this. Please help. For Europe. For all members of the European Parliament who are pro-European and who are actually scared of the future because of the Brexit. I've worked for your safety too. Please bring this to them. Dear pro-European press, please bring that case, publish that case, bring it to them as quickly as you must, as quickly as you can, please. Peace.